The old cliche about the ball seemingly tied to his laces appears to be true tonight.
I think the order of the day, Phil, the order of the evening, sorry, for Spurs, Ian, will be really getting moving quickly, and this possession they've got to turn into chances, but moving that ball quickly.
Former Manchester United youngster. Modric has done well here, engineers some space. Luka Modric. Good work from the Croatian.
Well, he engineered the space. I just thought he could have slipped Lennon in at the last moment. Does excellently to really get himself a yard in and around the area.
With a little flick on, rather strangely, couldn't quite latch onto it in the way he would have wanted. Now Luka Modric. Bentley. Modric. Plenty of space out here.
Pieces. Interesting when he is asked the question.
Here's Luka. I wonder how he reacted to the news that Pascal Chimbonda's been re-signed by Spurs. On loan, the Brazilian striker we hear. Pavlyuchenko, Defoe, brilliantly worked! Oh, that is a wonderful goal! Beautifully created and expertly taken by Jermaine Defoe.
Oh, that's great link play between Pavlyuchenko and Defoe. A great little run, lovely little slid ball, precision from Pavlyuchenko, and that's what Defoe's about. If he gets level with you, he gets away. Watch him lose short cross here, look. Lovely little ball from Pavlyuchenko, behind Faye, and short cross can't get over on the cover. And to spot the striker who's on the shoulder of the last defender with a lovely little ball. It's a great skill.
Modric, he was caught there.
Well, the movement and the passing's too quick for Stoke at the moment. Hit the target, it's a good strike.
Tottenham rampant at the moment. Modric plays it in, and there's another goal as well. Michael Dawson this time, and Spurs hit 3 goals at home for the first time in the Premier League this season.
Well, the short corner undoes Stoke. The marking goes all up the wall once that ball's moving again. That's what Spurs have been doing tonight, moving the ball. Short corner, Modric comes over. Just a little waggle on his left foot. In comes the cross. Dawson loses his marker again. 3-0. They just can't live with the movement and the pace of Spurs tonight.
In their own penalty area. Modric is really running the game in there in the centre of midfield, being given plenty of space. Stoke can't get near. Here's Modric again, and again in space.
Up there, who haven't cost £5 million or less.
Modric, 16.5 million to Pavlyuchenko.
Full risk of someone like Defoe or Pavlyuchenko getting in behind, but the pitch is too big for Spurs at the moment. They're moving it about nicely. Fire, and Defoe was there if it had.
Lennon plays it back in again. Luka couldn't get the final touch. Defoe tries to. Asu Ekoto to Modric. Cresswell beaten for the header there. Modric slips it in towards Pavlyuchenko. Much a rearguard action. Modric, clever. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant from the little Croatian.
We'll have a look at this for a little bit of skill from Modric. Delap, Whelan, and then thanks very much. The third one, a little nutmeg as well. That'll be seen time and time again. Lovely little bit of skill in the tight.
And that is the kind of thing that gets...
I haven't really looked to play him in a 4 in there. It's a 2-on-2 in the middle of the park. He's always trying to be the spare man behind the...
That's what they bought him for. Now does that lift Stoke City, who will now believe if they could nick another one? Been out the reckoning the last couple of years. Modric again off the outside of the foot. Effortlessly done. Here he is again, and that's the best way to stop him that Stoke know, I think, at the moment.
quick in there, hasn't he? And his feet have been too quick for Whelan. I'll be tempted to just sit one on Modric at the moment because everything is going through him. Look, just sitting in that little pocket, be in front of his back four, picking up the ball and setting things up like this for Pavlyuchenko. I feel that really they need to get the crosses in. There, Fuller just turned away from Higginbottom in a wide.
He did it 3 times for Reading early on in the season. Pavlyuchenko pulled away from Shawcross. Modric into Bentley. Neatly done, Choluka. Modric enjoying the freedom that Stoke City have given him tonight.
He may have been overpowered, but really they can't get near him tonight. He's been so quick and alive on the ball and sees things early that it's been difficult to get close to.
Modric. It's been superlative. Surely his best performance.
Half a yard short of him all the time. Look, it's not the best the ball's rolled into him. He gets himself out of a difficult situation and again he's just clipped. And it's because they just can't quite get there to tackle him. He's been so quick in there.
Here's Modric again. Pavlyuchenko. By the same token, you don't like to see opposition after the way he's performed tonight.
Yeah, lovely little setup for the third goal for Dawson, wasn't it?